Hello, everybody. Testing. Okay. Oh, boy. Uh, oh, wow. This might be
Something strange in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
Blizzard.
oh, man. Am I real loud?
Through the quad
Let's start there.
Come on,
I made
everybody!
did some things last night. No? Okay. Good. Where's my streaking alert?
Blizzard.
Huh. I specifically tested this last night and it worked. Why is it not working now?
We're going streaking through the quad and into the gymnasium. Come on, everybody!
Okay. Two separate issues. One, I don't see the image. For some reason. But that might be a separate issue. Try it again. I think you're hearing the streak, but we're not seeing.
We're going streaking through the quad and into the gymnasium. Come on,
Yeah.
everybody!
I'm not seeing it. Hold on. All right, one more time. Apologies, folks. I'm just getting really frustrated.
We're
with some of
going
this. There it
streaking
is.
through the quad and into the gymnasium. Come on, everybody!
There it is. Okay. Hmm. This is going to be interesting.
We're going streaking. We're going streaking and into the
There we go.
gymnasium.
I
Come
no
on,
longer hear
everybody!
those.
Come on, everybody!
I no longer hear those for reasons. I finally got. Oh, I clicked on the game. I was like, where'd that music come from? Ah. So yesterday I was trying to, yeah, I saw that double up. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, all the watch streak stuff might have to change. So the only way I could fix the issue I was trying to fix that issue with that virtual cable. And so I just uninstalled it. And then I was checking like how else could I do this? And then I realized that I hadn't updated my the software that powers my mic and everything. Like, I mean, it was updated in its version, but it was in a 2.0 version and it was up to date. But they've since released a 3.0 version and I wasn't using that. So I updated to 3.0 and of course that changes everything. So if I sound different today, or if there's sounds that you're hearing that you feel like are different, or anything having to do with my mic, ambient sounds in the room, that kind of stuff, if it's peaking where it wasn't before, or all that kind of stuff, please let me know, because I can't tell. I can't. There's two things that you need in a stream, and that I can't tell if they're any good. One is lighting, and I'm like, I mean, I go for like a natural lighting. I don't know. And two is the audio. Even if I watch them back and I listen to them, I'm like, well, that seemed fine to me. I can't tell. So I need your feedback on that kind of stuff. If there's a problem, because people will just straight up leave if those two things are bad. The double it I don't remember them doubling. The problem is I cannot hear them anymore, because what happens is that was why I instantly had to pause at the start of the stream, because they're coming through my mic software. which means they're coming through as if they're on my mic. And so I would only hear them if I was hearing myself. And folks, that is not enjoyable to me. If I sit here, and listen to myself, no, can't do it. That's the only way I'd hear it. That's the only way I'd hear it. Maybe louder than previously. I guess I don't mind if it's louder because you can always adjust that on your end, right? To a certain degree. I guess it's just going to be how well is it balanced. I can adjust it here too if it ends up being a problem, but there are literally streamers who I pull up for Microscape and I turn them all the way down to 1 and yet I can still hear their voice coming through my speakers and I'm like, how loud do you have your stuff going? Jesus. Like I'm at like a 1. I turned it to a 5. I hear you perfectly. What is going on? To me, that's a problem. I don't want to become that kind of streamer. All right, let me back up. Let me back up, and then we're gonna get back to the call of the elder gods. They're calling. I've got call waiting. I can hear them beeping through. Hello, Graffiti, Delku, Dance Lover. I haven't grabbed my root beer yet. Hello, Toy, Superficial, Nighthawk, Dalek Tiger. That's always an old code. Hey, Bayou Shakira. Hello, Almeida, Black Widow, Iliandres, Delkun, thank you for the lizard. So Bayou Shakira's 195 steps, all the way through the COD, 95 steps on the way to the gymnasium. Thank you for the lizard, looking writer. Started the mermaid mask and suddenly 15 hours later I finished it. Oh, it's one of those, huh? Okay. You'll get to that. Hey, Sergeant. As long as the things are audible, I should see it coming through chat and then I can comment on it. I just no longer hear it. I refreshed the overlay and hopefully it'll be fixed now. Larkin Rider, 90 steps through the quad. Sergeant, 5 steps through the quad. Ooh, petite. I'd rather deliver some boot rear than drink root beer. That's fair. I don't know anybody that wants to drink root beer. Root beer, on the other hand. Like to lose the watch streak if you do a stream tomorrow? Well, you can always watch the VOD. That counts. I am told that counts. Oh, that counts. Hold on a minute. You look as well lit as any respectable dwarf should be. Hold on, that might need rephrasing. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. Appreciate being able to hear you more clearly. I'm glad it sounds clear. Alita says it sounds clear too. Good. I'm so it's clearer than before. That's frustrating. Yeah. Frankly, we need to listen to the in-game voice, and I know. Yeah. Game streamer more important than streamer alert. Oh, I know. Oh, I wasn't trying to balance streamer alert. I was just trying to get the alerts to actually work. Test the code, but you're great to document which codes for. Yeah, I try to put Monday versus Wednesday. That's okay. Enter. Oh, I forgot to get my root beer. Gotta get my root beer. Daily root beer. There we go. And Microscape for all. There we go. Oh, that was the wrong button. I made it real big on my screen. Daily root beer and actual root beer.
What is this place? It looks like the heart of Project Kronos.
Could be. Do you think we gave that horrid thing the slip?
I really hope so. After seeing what that black smoke can do to humans, I wouldn't want... What the hell?
Do you hear
How
an
did that
echo?
thing get out?
No time for questions now! Run, Professor! Run! Quick, the bunker door!
Help me close it, Evangeline! Damn it. That was close.
Was. I hope this chamber is shut tight.
If not, we better find another exit. Otherwise, we're trapped in here.
No echo for you. Good. It's unsettling. Hold on. Hold on, folks. You still hear the game sounds? Yes? Okay. Okay. Wait. No, you say no game sound? I'm gonna need you all to be on the same page here. Yeah, they are low. It's just snow crunching and stepping on the ground. But I've got the...
Lord Almighty.
Evie recognized the gigantic creature at once. It was the same one she had seen in her visions.
Look at the size of that creature.
Harry remained silent. He was in shock, but not because the sight of that creature bewildered him. Quite the opposite. Something about it felt disturbingly familiar.
Okay, so the game's audio sounds good? Okay. Sounds good? Okay. Huh. So yeah, apparently this new software was kicking the output to me twice. I just had to mute it in OBS so that I don't monitor it for some reason, but I'm still hearing it. I don't. In this game, can you fall or die? Is it a pure puzzle? It's a point and click puzzle. To my knowledge, there's no dying. You either succeed or you get stuck. Yeah. Something about it seemed familiar. Oh no, it's his wife in-laws. That's, I mean, my mind went to his wife right away. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm probably loud in the game. We tried to, it is the master volume I can turn up. We had dialogue volume up. Turn the master volume up. See how. We'll see how everybody feels about this. The next time something loud happens.
So the Nazis called the black smoke things polyps.
Is the voices better now? Should be a lot louder. Nakodas.
They're talking about a tome here.
That book they're talking about. It must have been the one Bowen had me decipher back in Providence.
Yeah, I would like it if the you know, I mean, it's some people want to hear the audio the same, so they don't have to like. They have to turn it up to hear the voices. Then I get too loud, right?
Looks like this message never got sent.
Like, I get frustrated when I'm watching someone and the game is like perfect and then they talk and I'm like, oh god, that's loud. So.
Apparently the Nazis tried to communicate with that creature.
I do try to set it up so I can see the audio values going roughly the same place as mine. It should just not appear on time. Cerebral alignment. Also, by 4 distinct cerebral wave frequencies. We're doing a Vulcan mind meld. Guessing that's a door.
This looks like the entrance to that.
Harry finally resigned himself to their situation, bizarre as it was.
Flying saucer. But it's sealed shut.
They're out of their Vulcan minds. That's right, it's not a toggle. I gotta hold it down. Put something behind it. Alright. Huh.
This seat is what the Nazis used to try to communicate with the creature.
All right, there's no time to waste. Try connecting me to that machine, Professor.
Evie knew perfectly well that the professor was about to rattle off a whole list of reasons why they shouldn't go through with it, but she had neither the time nor the patience to listen to them.
And before you say anything, yes, Professor, we have to do it. Because we're trapped in here. And yes, Professor, it does have to be me. Because I'm the one who has dreamed of that creature. And the one who understands its language. I know you're trying to protect me. But I need you to trust me. Just this once?
Before the argument had even started, Harry had to concede defeat.
You're impossible, do you know that?
That's one line. I was expecting. You remind me of my wife.
Going streaking through the quad and into the gymnasium. Come on, everybody!
Wrathchild. 35 steps across the quad. All right. So, okay. This is the new. That's really? That's all you noted. This game sometimes. This game's notes sometimes.
That seems to power the machine connected to the chair. You can sit down, Evangeline.
While I fry your brain with my magical mind melt technology. What the hell?
This apparatus identifies matching brainwave patterns between Evangeline and that creature.
But A3 and D3 seem to have some kind of response.
Geeignet means suitable, and untauglich means unsuitable.
It must refer to the brain waves.
I think we need to figure out B and C. Oh. Oh, it's already on B1. Are there any other Bs then? Wait a minute. There's two that are...
Another brainwave match.
Good.
Really? So. Each letter does need a number, but we've got some that have multiple, and so now I'm like, what? So A3 and C2 seem to play well together, and then B2 and D3. Come on. Dial. The interaction with the dials is not great. B2, D3. No. Doesn't like that. Oh, 4 different. Really? I thought suitable meant. Oh no. Okay. That changes things. So A3. C2 can't be it. It has to be C4. Because otherwise those two are the same. I wish they, I guess it does say 4 different brainwaves. I just, sometimes they don't write, like they think they're giving you the clues and they're not. Can't be this. Has to be this. So D3 has to be it. So it has to be B1.
Looks like everything is set. So whenever you're ready.
Go ahead.
Evie found herself, in the literal blink of an eye, in a completely different place. And it would happen to her more than once that day. As she tried to figure out what was happening, a strange but familiar voice startled her.
Evie. Velkornul. Na cartoon. Vekra.
What about Vecna?
I have been waiting for you for millions of years, it said.
Are you?
I am the great engineer of Nakotis. After so much trouble, Evie was finally before the great engineer. It was her one chance to ask everything she needed to know.
I need answers. What do you want from me? What do you want me to do?
Everything is set. You must close the loop.
Close the loop? What are you talking about?
Good question.
Take my ship.
Please.
Travel to Nakotis, the Nakotis of your time. Stop, Bowen.
You know that asshole?
My race will be saved.
Why me? Why did you choose me?
It wasn't me. It was Dr. West who chose you.
What? But what am I supposed to do? I'm just...
You can close the loop. You must close the loop.
I can understand your language. How is that possible?
Your mind in my body. My mind in your body.
Bow, chicka,
How
wow,
is-
wow.
When did that happen?
When you were in Nakotis. The Nakotis of my time.
Do you want me to... Is there any way I can set you free?
You will do it when you close the loop. Or maybe you did it when you closed the loop. The complex Yithian language made no distinction between verb tenses. Therefore, that sentence could be understood as an instruction given in the past, present, and future alike.
It's not that complex if it can't differentiate between verb tenses. right?
But how am I going to do that? Where is the Nakotis of my time?
Just hit the autopilot
You
button.
need to remember its location. Remember.
Remember it? How?
Vekra Everard Corveltur.
Hearing that, Evie was left speechless. Follow Everhart's instructions. Evie didn't have time to ask another question, because in the blink of an eye, she found herself once again in that stone city from her dreams, millions of years in the past. Except now she knew it wasn't a dream. It was a memory.
My hands. Heavens. Look at my hands.
Those Yithian appendages could hardly be called hands, but that was how Evie perceived them.
It's the claw. The claw. Yeah, draw a map, people. You want to know where something is? Draw a map. Learn cartography.
This was part of my information exchange with the Yithians. I believed I had to tell the Yithians everything about my time in exchange for my freedom, but I was wrong.
Indeed, Yithians merely use the knowledge of others to plan their own decisions, in the future and in the past.
Looks like I also took notes of what happened here in Nakotis. I can't believe I couldn't remember this amazing view of the towers of Nakotis.
Hey, look, it's Herb and Sam over there having a chat.
Find Everhart's notes and follow them.
But where are Everhart's notes? Where can I find them? I always thought my dreams didn't take place here on Earth, but now I understand that this is how Earth used to be, millions of years ago.
Specifically, when the Earth's landmass was fused into one continent, Pangaea.
Hey, buddy.
Look at how tiny that Dimetrodon looks now. That's an ammonite. Cephalopods that lived during the Devonian period, 400 million years ago.
And for some reason we decided to write that down. Okay. And that. Right. And then it goes of your time. It's your time down here. Nope, wrong. R.I.P.
These ceilings sure are high.
Evie suddenly remembered the colossal corridors and massive stone slabs of the great library of Nakotis.
Oh,
What is this thing? I remember it.
Uh,
I remember this. I went to the Great Library every day.
yeah, that's what I thought. Transportation. It's gonna zip you somewhere.
I believe I've seen some of these murals around here.
Hmm. There's the map we need, but we can't unroll it apparently. Not with claw hands. Not with claw hands.
This mural doesn't look like decoration.
No,
I'm not
it's-
sure what it represents.
It's a drawing of insemination. Can't you see it? There's the egg, and there's all the semen racing towards... Oh, no! Like, the second I saw it, I was like, oh, this is bad. Did they not understand? Did they not see that? I know that's not what they were trying to draw here, but at some point you got to look at it from a different perspective.
Wow. Is this some kind of time location finder? Unbelievable.
Okay. There's the map device. Okay. We just got to find that.
This is the professor's handwriting. He really was in Nakotas. Another note from the professor. This observatory must be used to find the constellations associated with a specific time and location. This is the altar I worked in. Looks like I deciphered the numeric coding of the Yithians.
It looks like you have a 1, a 2, a 6, and a 7. That.
This is the ink I used to write with.
We don't get to take that one.
I don't understand this language.
Maybe they couldn't conceive anyone would think that, but that's why you got to have a lot of people review your stuff before you put it out into the world.
Tyrannosaurus rex, a dinosaur from the late Cretaceous period, 68 million years ago. A Dimetrodon from the early Permian, 270 million years ago.
They have absolutely no safety standards. You could just... Oh. None. You just fall right off. You could just fall right on. Go over there, isn't it? Dude.
My goodness! I'd forgotten about these light conveyor belts. That seems to be a mammoth, late Pliocene, 2.5 million years ago.
As a species, they don't fall. Just mash buttons. And this is the machine, right? Yeah. I better not get Draxus when I look in here.
The same constellation I saw in my dreams. It must be important if they built this lookout for it.
Is this a free key? Apparently not. This is, I gotta say, these feel like fairly inefficient travel systems because like only one being at a time can be moved. It feels like only one being at a time.
Wow. Everything is so beautiful here.
Evie remembered the Dark Towers and understood where the Ithians drew their energy from. Somehow, they synthesized the black ooze and used it as fuel, but that meant that down there, confined within multiple levels of chambers and trapdoors never opened, lay the black smoke polyps.
I mean, there's a lot of towers here to say. I guess it could be they're low pop, but
I suppose this mural refers to us, Homo sapiens. We appeared roughly 300,000 years ago, in the Middle Pleistocene.
oh my. The planet and era output constellation. Front button selection. Back button confirmation. Yeah, let's refer to that. And these are the planets. Maybe. No. Mhm. That's it. Yeah. This is the planet. We need the right Aaron. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. We need the 5th Aaron. Not the way they're doing it. Which means I got to figure out how they get to 5. I'm already confused. Because I'm like, how do you go from 2 of these to then just adding the circles on the end and suddenly that's 7? So anything about the no, it's all the same. The option. You could have a 1, which would have 1. Maybe? Hmm. Just don't understand how 2 of the squiggly lines with heads on it is a 3.5 each. That doesn't, to me, that doesn't make. Or is it that so is it, see, that doesn't make any sense to me. We know that's not it, because that's a 6. We know that's not it, because that's a 7. I was looking for the. Would that be like an 8? I don't know. That does never seem too high. So if we go 0, 1, 2, 3. How the that 4, but okay. Then this would be 5. If this is the way this works. Please. No, I feel like that's not it if it didn't write it down for me. I don't know what those symbols are either. Planet is down at the bottom. Arrow is on the spinner. There's a third rock from the sun. These aren't. I don't understand. Wait, that's. Counting through, this was 5. I don't understand what these are. And nothing got written down in my notebook. If I just have to memorize stuff, that's not going to work. Constellation desired errand. So do I even need to mess with this? It feels like this was an important room. That up there somewhere? No. I don't see that. No, but that's the constellation in this era. We need the constellation.
Through the quad and into the gymnasium. Come on, everybody!
Dragon Lady, 35 steps across the quad. Nice.
Moisture is the essence of wetness.
Alright, look, it's a little different. Dial M for modern era. I just want a "You Are Here" button.
Stretch Monster, new from Kenner. Stretch Armstrong, sold separately.
We're going to be in the second era. The Dimetrodon. It should be this one. There it is.
Yes! This is the constellation I've been looking for.
This one. Wasn't it? Shit. Wasn't it this one? They don't want to. Yeah. God, I was way off. What the? Oh no, it rotated. Yeah, it is this one. It just rotated sideways. So it's this little three-star wedge. Okay. I want to write that down. That's it. That should be that in the 5th.
Eight, 9, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I remember now. Those were the coordinates.
8675309. Crap.
Notice of my time, but all I have are Yithian coordinates. And there's no way out of here. There's one of those black smoke polyps on the other side of the chamber door.
Take my vessel.
What? The vessel? You mean the spaceship?
Evie's heart skipped a beat. Piloting a flying saucer was something straight out of a science fiction novel.
But the vessel door won't open. How am I supposed to...
Your mind is now fully synchronized with the Yithians. Travel to Nakotis. Stop, Bowen. Close the loop.
Can you just keep your head in one
But
spot?
what about you? I can't just leave you trapped here.
It is irrelevant. Close the loop. And with those final words, as Evangeline blinked, she found herself standing before Harry, back inside the Spitzbergen bunker again.
Evangeline? Can you hear me? Are you all right?
Yes, Professor. I'm here. I'm just a little bit dizzy.
Well, did you manage to talk with that thing? What did you find out?
We have to use the spaceship to get out of here.
What? How? Did that creature give you a crash course in flying saucers or something?
Yes.
No, it's not that. But
No, it is that.
you have to trust me again, Professor.
Harry realized there wasn't much of a choice. It was that or remain trapped in that chamber forever.
Well, not forever. Until you run out of food. Hey, my strength leveled up in microscape. Currently fighting cave slimes because I am a skeleton master. Working on my strength. I've got attack 44, defense 46, but strength is now at 31. Now at 31. Okay. Yeah, crash was a poor word choice. Give you a crash course? Hey, look.
Look around, Professor. Isn't this fascinating?
There doesn't seem to be any power. Are you sure you can pilot this spaceship?
I'm not sure pilot is the right word, Professor.
I'm not even sure ship is the right word. This looks more like a building than a vehicle.
You do not have to be mutually
There surely
exclusive.
has to be a starter somewhere, right?
Yeah, and a distributor. Gas tank. Oh man. So Nazis were in here. Nazis got in here somehow. How? Oh, they did have, well, yeah, they had somebody that whose mind. Did they? Yeah, they're flying cities. Like, the Enterprise was a flying city.
Evie recognized a platform very similar to the one in the refinery beneath the Virginia caves, and understood what she had to do.
Is she gonna tell me? Is she gonna tell me?
Look, Professor. It's working. The spaceship is powered up now.
Damn it, where's the steering wheel?
It probably doesn't need one.
Jesus. 8675309. Okay. I should have. I do not understand their system. I don't. And of course they give me 5 numbers that I don't have. Why wouldn't they sketch them out for me? 3 is easy. Let's do the 3.
It looks like an autopilot.
Why
But
can't
it
I-
doesn't just maintain altitude and course. It moves towards specific coordinates, which they express with numbers.
4 was that. Okay, so there's 3 and 4. And 5 was that? Was it? Eight. I mean, 9 would have to be. Right? And then wouldn't 8 be?
I think I've got it. I've set the navigation system to the coordinates of Nicotis. There you are, Professor. The steering wheel.
Looks like one, sort of.
Can you help me with this, please?
They break it. What am I supposed to do?
Buckle up, Professor.
Buckle up. There's no seats.
Whoa!
Professor, better find something to hang on to.
Hey, it's moving. Look, it's breaking the ice. So where are we headed?
To Nicotis, or what's left of it. Those dreams you had about that place? They weren't dreams. You were there, millions of years ago.
Millions of years ago? What are you talking about?
the great race of Yith can transfer its mind to the past, present, or future. At some point, they exchanged minds with you. Good heavens. Can you imagine what that must be like? To move freely
I
through...
can imagine what the Nazis would have done if they'd gained that power. And don't forget, that Stahl fella still is among Bowen's gang of kooks. I'm not sure which I hate more, kooks or Nazis.
Same,
In any case, I don't think anyone should meddle with that knowledge. As I've told you before, there are things we shouldn't... Evangeline, can you hear me? Evangeline? Oh, for heaven's sake, what's happening to you now?
Time and space?
Evangeline found herself
White
in
eyes,
an
blue
unfamiliar
dragon?
place
Wait,
in an
no, that's not
instant. For the 4th time in just a few hours.
Oh, come on. Now what? What's going on?
The difference was that this place didn't look like a Narcotic construction at all. Nor was she inside the body of an alien creature. It just looked like the future.
Why am I connected to this machine? And is this... This isn't my body. Where am I?
Evie jolted in shock.
She looks
If
a little
she was in
sad.
this body, then who was with Harry on the spaceship to Narcotis?
It looks a little
All the
sad.
cables seem to lead to that room.
Oh shit. You can actually see all the cables in the room. Dumbass. They left part of your brain behind.
Evie didn't know whether to cry for help or stay silent. But what she saw when she opened the door left no room for doubt.
There's definitely going to be crying involved.
That's Caleb Bowen.
So Bowen had gotten his way after all. How else could he be leading a top-secret research project for the government? And then Evie thought of something worse. What if Dr. West was none other than Caleb Bowen himself?
Can you imagine being from the 50s and seeing this? Look, what the hell? And flat screen TVs? I feel like there'd be a lot more losing your mind. And why is this everywhere? Those look uncomfortable. Why are there... Oh, the portal.
What kind of machine is this?
The kind where you... Well... This is... Yeah. It's sending...
Oh, this isn't working.
Sending people and their brains to places. Two 2006.
So I was right. This machine is a kind of mind swapper.
Must be used for the reversal. They got, flat screens, wireless keyboards.
Huh. This device appears to interface directly with the brain.
So left side of the brain, right side of the brain, and then these are the different temporal regions. Please handle with care. This technology is very dangerous and should be only manipulated by trained personnel. Difficult to read. All operations must be supervised by Dr. West. Okay.
Boy, this is getting complicated.
There's one region with no valid sockets. Those from the same site should be plugged in the same region, otherwise it will short circuit. Correct sockets are always in different regions. Correct sockets are not linked to a specific cable. So you don't have to worry about the cable specificity.
2006? Am I in the future? But how did I get here?
You know, that machine.
Despite her
You already know
confusion,
this.
for a science fiction enthusiast like Evie, the sight was fascinating. She had already been to the messes of it,
Post-its?
and now
How do those
she was in the
work?
21st century, and all within a couple of hours.
She should be so excited about Post-it notes. Not disappointed. Not disappointed.
I wonder what on earth the Project Archive is.
They don't have anything written on their Post-it notes. That's just unrealistic at all. Why would you have them on your monitor? They're not.
A computer that connects to other computers. They must have used really advanced Yithian technology to create this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yithian tech.
Is this a computer? That's small? But the ENIAC model at Miskatonic takes up an entire room.
Two copiers? They had another copier on the same side. This place is... They've got so much funding. Because that is unrealistic, let me tell you. There'd be one copier, everybody be lined up.
So this machine is a mind-swapping device, just like the Yithians.
There also would have been a note like when she walked in here, she'd been like, "Woohoo, it's cold in here." Like, what? You know, this room is freezing.
So this rule overrides another one. Interesting.
That is good to know.
Good. That's useful.
At least one. Why is there nothing on the Post-its?
Seems like instructions for that brain device.
Chips are plugged into valid region. Valid socket. Red means no valid socket. And there is a region with no valid sockets. So we just got to figure out what that region is because it'll light up red. And then we don't use that region. over here. Necessarily mean. There we go. So this is the invalid region. Wait a minute, what? Yeah.
No, this isn't working.
There's a region with no valid sockets, and it's this one. Because it goes red. Alright. Region with no correct sockets. Okay. Yellow, all cables are plugged into valid regions. Isn't it yellow? Can't have the same side. Same. It gets mad. Let's do it again. Oh no. Oh, this one. This one's right. The left side is correct. All cables are plugged into valid, well, I mean, they're valid regions. All the same. This is going to be. What I don't like about this is it seems like there's a bajillion options. Cables from the same set shouldn't be playing the same region, right? Correct sockets are in different regions. Correct sockets are not. So we don't cross regions. Like we don't double up in regions, which is what I was testing. Feels like. It shouldn't. No, never mind. You can double up in regions. Okay.
No, this isn't working.
They're plugged into valid regions. Well, then why is...
Moisture is the essence of wetness.
Where's the other one?
Darn it. This isn't right.
So this just indicates that the region is correct. Why is this now not? Here. But this is the same region. This is the same region. This is the same region.
Okay.
This says it's plugged into the
Okay,
valid
let's
socket.
try again.
Do they have to light up at the same time? Like yellow and green? There's yellow again saying it's a valid region. See, this is yellow, this is yellow. This is yellow. This is green.
No, this isn't working.
I feel like that's the appropriate. That's the appropriate. It should be like this.
Okay.
And now I gotta
Let's
do
try
it over
again.
here. It doesn't like either. Can't be in the same one.
Okay, let's try again.
This just says same region. Come on. That should be the right socket. That should be the right socket. That should be the
Okay, let's try again.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, yes, yes! I did it! That mind-swapping device seems to be powered on again. I hope this works. God, I hope this works. I need it to work. It's
Hey,
got
Rascat.
to-
Did I say that already? I don't know. I'm dealing with time travel.
Professor Everhart, listen carefully to what I have to tell you, please.
Evangeline, are you...
I am not Evangeline. I am Dr. West. Please, listen to me. You won't like what I'm about to say, but I need you to listen carefully and do exactly as I tell you. A greater plan is unfolding, and you must fulfill it to guarantee the survival of not only the human race, but of the space-time continuum itself.
What the hell do you want?
What do you want from me?
I told you, I am Dr. West, and I'm here to tell you what will happen from now on. You will reach the ruins of Nicotis, and you will find Caleb Bowen. Don't worry, you will stop him.
How can you possibly know what is going to happen? What about free will? What about...
I'm not finished. There is a price to pay for Bowen's defeat, and that is Evangeline's life.
What? You
Dun,
can't
dun.
be serious.
I am. Evangeline has to sacrifice herself, Professor. It's the only way to stop Bowen and preserve the space-time continuum.
No chance, Harry thought. But he couldn't help wondering, if Dr. West really did know the future, could he actually be telling the truth?
Can't I at least think about it?
There is nothing to think about. Any other choice will mean Bowen's triumph and the collapse of the space-time continuum. There's no more time. But remember what I said. Evangeline must sacrifice herself.
Harry considered answering, but found nothing to say. Arguing with someone who could see the future was pointless.
I know you will do the right thing, Professor Everhart. After all, we've been through this before. Work, damn it! I made it! I'm back! Professor, what happened?
Evangeline? Are you here with me?
Yes, it's me. I'm back.
What happened to you? Where did you...
I was in the future, I believe. But what happened here? Someone pushed me out of my own body, Professor. Who was it?
Harry hesitated before answering. He knew his words might change what was about to happen.
Dr. West took over your body.
What? What for? What did he say?
For a brief instant, Harry thought of telling Evie about the sacrifice. But then he decided against it. That would only trouble her. And after all, Harry had already made up his mind. Or had he?
He said we're going to stop Bowen. We're going to make it.
Really? I don't know. Let's take that with a grain of salt for now. I need to tell you something. I don't know if this Dr. West can be trusted. I'm not sure, but I think he works, or worked, with Bowen.
Was that true? If it was, that changed everything. Harry had to tell Evie the truth, right now.
Yeah.
Evangeline, listen.
Professor, look! The ship's slowing down! We're descending! This looks like...
The Pacific Ocean.
Nakotis is somewhere in the Pacific?
Looks like it.
Hold on, Professor. I think we're about to land.
Nakotas.
Who would have thought this whole structure was actually a flying saucer, huh, Professor? Who would have thought this whole structure was actually a
You
flying
said that
saucer,
already.
huh, Professor?
Red sand. This must be the Great Sandy Desert.
So we're in Australia. We crossed half the world in, what, half an hour at most?
For all his fascination with Yithian tech, Harry didn't answer. He was still debating whether to tell Evie what he'd discussed with Dr. West.
I mean, I guess they stayed true to character of writing him as a white man in the 50s. Ugh.
Here we are. This is Nakotas.
Wow.
That's a very big spider.
Look, Professor. A camp.
Looks abandoned.
What the hell?
What a fool. Somehow the Yithians were able to store light and channel it through those lenses. Apparently, Bowen's goons spent a good long while trying to force this massive stone door open.
Can we write any of this down? Cool.
Thank you, Sherlock.
I'll stay here, Professor. Let me know if you find anything.
International Space Station?
There are some carved symbols.
Let's go.
Does this manipulate the shapes? This is the Nazi who escaped from the radio station. I guess they ignored his warnings.
What does it say?
Never trust a Nazi, that's what.
Oh, no, yeah. Yep, no. Yeah.
Well, well, look at that.
Ever since he got some black ooze on him back at Harry's house, Eugene Kingsley's health had collapsed, and he died not long after reaching Australia.
And they just left him lying here. That's great. Awesome. What you got?
Symbols. Interesting. So Stahl and Bowen had an argument. Big surprise.
Okay. Hmm. Seems like entirely too few things here. Oh no, can I not stop them?
These controls seem to contain spheres of black ooze.
Whoops. Whoopsie. Oh shit, there's more up there. Oh, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. There's not enough. Like, how do I stop this madness?
Symbols. Interesting. This colossal door seems to be the entrance to one of those ancient structures. are some carved symbols.
Oh, I didn't see this. Shit.
That really looks like Nakal architecture.
When do we get to meet
Seems
Elroy
she had a
exactly?
rare moment of good judgment.
Dr. Patricia Seckler might have been deeply interested in studying alien entities or mysterious flying polyps, but she wasn't willing to die for it.
This looks similar to the platform I used back on the island.
Problem I have is here is I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm not getting any feedback about if I'm doing this right. And I'm moving that stuff around. Feels like I'm still missing something. Just stick your tongue out at me. Secret cave. Takes us up to that. Maybe we... See, there's a lot of them. I feel like we're trying to aim these at these balls.
These symbols must mean something. Nope, it isn't working.
Times a lot are pretty good for 80.
Well, looks like that did something.
Ooh.
How can these lenses still be so perfectly polished after millions of years down here?
Yithian technology never ceased to fascinate Harry.
We needed... Let's jump off here. So we could either direct it over there or over here, and right now I'm going to direct it over here because we're here.
Did you see anything like this in your visions of Nakotas, Evangeline?
Like what?
The
She can't
Yithian
see
use
this.
technology based on mirrors and light, but this is the first time I've seen a system this complex.
Well. It's gotta be once that we raise it.
These symbols must mean something.
Gotta be once we raise it. So... $420, raise it. Yeah. Oh, it was already perfect. Couldn't we just target the one out there? Nope. I had already aimed it perfectly. Let me go. Yeah, just shooting off into nowhere. How do I reset that? And doesn't seem like it.
The spheres are moving.
Oh, you wrote that down. That 3 design. Problem is I set all 4 of them moving, so nothing. I screw this up. I'm clicking the triangle. Oh. That did not. Oh, that did not. So the outer 2.
Look, Evangeline. I can rotate the shapes using these controls.
Is that not what we want?
I think I've got it. Sort of.
Where'd you go? She was right here. Where'd she go?
It wasn't the first time Harry had stepped onto a stone platform lifted by black ooze, and it still unsettled him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure. What the hell? Let's go. Is there a ladder? Nope, that's... God dang it. Angeline! You picked a fine time to leave me, Evangeline. I need you to light this up. It would just have been easier to do it while it was in the air. And this is the right angle, but yeah, we just need it to be like there. Is that what that's for? Is that what that's for? Is that the target? That'd be pretty nice. Find out. Oh, aliens are so smart. So smart.
Another one of those moving
Pattern.
patterns. Evangeline, watch out.
Good lord, this place is crawling with those pollen things.
I don't think it's ours. We really must be careful.
Look like a fish. Looks like a stone fish. They were so smart. Why not make it as simple as possible? Look. Look. They knew Nazis were coming, that's why. They knew Nazis were coming. This is all an elaborate security measure to prevent Nazis from gaining access to their technology. And I'm okay with that. Shop smart. Shop S-Mart. Wait. I did not see that coming. Prehistoric capitalism. Those don't. Am I not at the right? Oh, I kind of am. Feels like. Three-dimensional puzzles are not forte. But it doesn't look like any of these. Is the problem. But I get this wrong. It's the second and the fourth. The third have to be rolling at the same time. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Ooh. Oh, that's that one. Oh, this one at this. Oh, this one too. I'm listening. Oh. Not the right rotation. There. No, no, stop it. God dang it. There. International Space Station. Go.
All right. That one was tricky.
Where did Evangeline go? We still have not addressed the where did the Evangeline go problem. She's answering on a radio, but she was standing right here. Got it. Oh. How the... Making this 80-year-old man go all over the place. Can we just jump down? No. You were meant to do this with multiple people. So, like, the aliens are smart enough to be like, yeah, you need like a half a dozen people for this. You just get everybody together. You get it done. Real quick.
Good. I hope this is the last pattern.
Filled 100% of Nora's journal. Okay. Okay. I need to, I don't need to go look that up. I just gotta do this stuff. Yeah. Nope, that wasn't this. Okay. There we go. Well, close enough. Okay. There's two at the exact same. The fuck, that's not. That looks perfect. Slightly off. Oh. Backward. Or upside down.
Yes, I opened it. The door's opening. Let's move ahead. Any sign of those polyps, Evangeline?
Not that I can see.
There was no sign of the polyps, true.
Where'd you come from?
But there was no sign of Bowen either.
Bowen is the polyps. Bowen is. Very well could be.
Good lord,
Flashlight.
what happened here?
Looks like they ran into those smoke things.
Shit. Yep, that's a
Poor
dead person.
bastards.
The shadow on the left belonged to Howard Carmichael III, playboy, athlete, and heir to Carmichael Industries. One black polyp was enough to obliterate him in seconds.
Good. Bowen always was a little fishy, let's be honest.
Are they all dead?
The shadow on the right was the astronomer Larry Monroe, who didn't even realize that while Carmichael was being attacked, another polyp was about to swallow him. He didn't even have time to scream.
Cool. And Patricia left. So that leaves Stahl and Bowen. That's the only two left. It's Stalin. Wait. Stalin?
More of those footprints.
Go down here. You mean down here? Or do you mean up here? I don't know what you're talking about. That to me is left, and that's right.
Look at this architecture. Does it look familiar to you?
Professor, this looks like the archives. The great library from my memories, but back then it was full of life. This place is in ruins.
Makes sense, Evangeline. Millions of years have passed since you were here. What is this?
It's the book. The book Bowen made me translate.
You're just gonna leave it? Huh? Nice. Dead body. With no comment about it. Just dead body. Okay, so there's only one left. Mm-hmm. Never mind.
This is breathtaking.
If this is the place where I was millions of years ago, the mind-swapping device must be at the top of that basalt tower.
What is this thing? Looks like a ray of light.
Your eyes work.
Whoa, whoa!
But there's multiple polyps
Polyps are gathering
flying around
over
the
there.
place.
What's going on? What are they trying to do?
I don't know what drives those creatures. I don't understand what they do, or why they do it.
My flashlight ran out of batteries.
Professor? Do you hear some kind of chanting?
Yes. And I believe I recognize the one chanting. I don't like this. Bowen, stop right there!
Stretch Monster, new from Kenner. Stretch Armstrong, sold separately.
I took the number 3 bus to Nakotas. Now get out of there, you idiot!
So that's how you get there.
Professor. Not when I'm this close. The Bowens have spent generations searching for the knowledge we were promised. Oh, yes. Nyarlathotep, herald of the almighty Azathoth.
Cultist ranting always sounds ridiculous, especially when they spout their nonsense out loud.
Enough of this. I'll
Especially when
drag you
they're
out of there by your
Nazi
heels
related.
if I have to.
Do not come any closer. I'm warning
We're
you.
going streaking!
Of course,
through the
things
quad
change when
and into the
cultists are
gymnasium.
armed.
Come on, everybody!
Listen to me, Bowen. I know the great race of Yith. They've spoken to me, and you know it. Look around you. Those black polyps wiped out your entire cult. And you're next. You have nothing to gain, do you hear me?
I've convinced him, Evie thought. I actually convinced that stubborn old fool. I can't believe it.
You think you're gonna stop me with your empty talk, girl? I don't have time for your foolishness. The Black Pharaoh awaits.
Ugh, figures, Evie thought. And when Bowen powered up the mind-swapping device, she realized she'd have to do something, and fast.
Professor, if he activates the mind-swapping device, we're finished!
Harry was out of time. He had to make a decision.
Keep wondering who the female narrator is? Oh shit, I didn't realize I was gonna be timed.
Harry remembered Dr. West's words. Evangeline has to sacrifice
Give me a
herself, Professor.
break.
It's the only way to stop
You don't give a
Bowen and
timed
preserve the
response
space-time
thing
continuum.
for the
Dr. West
first
had to
time
know
ever,
what he was talking
right at the
about.
end.
After all,
This
he
is Harry's
came from the
wife.
future. He'd been in touch with the Yithian. He knew
The narrator
what
is
would
Harry's
happen
wife.
if Harry didn't follow his instructions.
Darn it! I have to stop him! You stay here!
Harry had learned that sometimes you had to make painful sacrifices. And this was certainly one of them.
I'm sorry, kid. I'm really sorry.
And without another word, Harry watched the stubborn Miskatonic physics student Evangeline Drayton sacrifice her life to save him and all of humanity. Evie found herself in the ooze pool, completely covered in the substance she feared most. She knew it was her death sentence, but at least she was going to make sure Caleb didn't swap his mind with anyone.
Damn brat! What do you think you're doing?
Shut your mouth, you weasel!
No, don't touch that. You'll interrupt the transfer process. You... No, no, no! Oh no, oh no. Not the ice.
And so, on November 6th, 1957, in that basalt tower of the city that millions of years earlier had been Nakotas, Evangeline Claire Drayton was consumed by black ooze.
Yeah, I'm upset at the game for having that be a timed thing when they'd had no timed things ever before that.
Upon waking in that infinite ocean of blackness, Evie thought that she had died. Well, I hope it was worth something at least, she thought. She was waiting to see the light at the end of the tunnel when a voice surprised her. One she recognized instantly.
I don't remember a timer then.
Her father's voice.
I don't remember that at all.
Jitterbug.
Papa?
How's everything going, sweetie?
One other time isn't enough.
What is this? Am I dreaming?
No.
Then, am I dead?
No, Evie. No, you're not dead. And neither am I. Well, not exactly.
I don't understand anything, Papa. I have so many questions.
Yeah, I know. Easy, sweetheart. We have all the time in the world.
What is this place? Where are we?
Well, this is the Icor, kid. The core of the Elder God.
The Elder God? What is that?
Let's see, I don't know how to explain it. You know, I've never been too good with words, Evie. I know he had many names through the ages, but to me, it's simply the Elder God. His acts are hard to understand sometimes, but in his way, he connects us all beyond time and space. Yeah, but these are just, words. And words do not do him justice.
Frank didn't know how to put it into words, but he thought that maybe the Elder God was simply God.
And what does that Elder God want from me?
To offer you his gratitude.
Gratitude? For what?
You've contributed something really important, Evie. The Yithians sustain their energy by channeling the Black Icor. That's the essence of the Elder God. And that process caused him immense pain and suffering. But you've put an end to it. You've given the great race another way to transfer their consciousness. And now, they live beyond time and space, connected to the Elder God.
But Papa, I haven't done anything. Except stopping Bowen.
Maybe not in your time. Not yet.
What? I don't understand.
But you will. Believe me.
I'm covered in that black ooze. Shouldn't I be dead?
No. No, his blood doesn't affect those who are connected to him. I died, somehow, on the island, but I came into contact with the Black Icor, with his blood. And that's why I'm here. And that's why he couldn't harm you even if he wanted to, because someone connected to him loves you and protects you. That's me, Jitterbug.
Who is Dr. West? Is it you?
Me? A doctor? Honey, I'm just a mechanic from Benoit.
Then who is it? Do you know?
Oh, you'll have the answer to that when you wake up, Evie.
That means I can't stay here with you, right?
Oh, Jitterbug. You're already here with me. Our whole family is, even my grandson.
What grandsons?
You need to go back to your time now. There's a life waiting for you. An important task you have to carry out, and people are depending on you. Harry is going to need your help. You promise me you'll help him?
Yes, I promise.
Good. Oh, and one more thing. Tell him his wife is waiting for him in Englewood. Don't worry, he'll understand.
I will.
Well,
Los Angeles?
I guess this is goodbye, Jitterbug. For now.
She's in Los
I love you
Angeles?
so much, Papa. I'm going to miss you terribly.
Well, it's only a matter of time.
a matter of time and space. And remember, I love you very much, Evangeline.
Evangeline? Evangeline! Can you hear me? You did it, Evangeline. You saved us all.
Don't come any closer, Professor. I'm covered in...
Do not worry. He is also connected to the I-Corps, Evie.
Evangeline couldn't believe her eyes. That was Caleb Bowen in that ridiculous Egyptian costume. Somehow he had survived the consciousness transfer.
Bowen! No! What is he doing here?
No, Evangeline. It's not what it looks like. It's...
My race is deeply grateful to you both.
Evie understood at once who was now occupying Caleb Bowen's body.
The loop is in the process of closure. That is optimal. But we must continue working.
Process of closure? What are you talking about?
Do not worry. What comes next will be far easier. We only need to follow the plan you and I laid out the first time you contacted me. Dr. West.
Oh, snap. So there's going to be a third. Clearly there's going to be a third game. I mean, either way you chose at the end of that, it was going to be somebody talking to their loved one, right? Like, we got the version where it's Evangeline talking to her dad, but I guess if you tried to make it Harry, it would have been Harry talking to Nora, who's the narrator. Dalek. The narrator is Nora. Oh, there's the wedding. Nora's the woman from the first game, Harry's wife. Because the greed of confidence or sheer stupidity of fear. Nice. Oh no, I'm not gonna try to figure that out. What a thing. Well, I mean, in the way you and I would think of it, sure, but it's like in the way that Evangeline's dad's dead, right? They're dead, but they're not. Like, they could see everything that's going on and thus talk about it, right? She wears blue gloves on her hands. Okay. Because the hands were blue.
Harry, we've never talked about it, but when the moment comes and I make the mind transfer, don't you think it would be easier if...
If you explain to my 1957 self who you are and what's going to happen in the future?
Yes.
What if something goes wrong with the loop because of that change? Wouldn't it break the space-time continuum?
Well, I'm not sure. I just wanted to spare you that unnecessary distress and...
I'll handle it, Evie. You know it. It's already happened. Better not to take any risks.
I guess you're right, Harry. And as you say, if we're still here, it's because it already happened.
Harry Everhart died at 12:30 on May 6, 1983. Days later, Dr. Evangeline West took his ashes to the Atlantic coast.
Well, Harry, there we are. I just wanted to thank you for everything you did. You were a grumpy and stubborn old man, and honestly a very difficult person to deal with at times, but I'm no good at this. I promised I'd bring your ashes to the sea, so goodbye, Professor Everhart. Thank you.
Got real lucky the wind was
everything.
blowing that way. I think they
Before she
wrote it that
turned
way.
away, Evie thought she saw something move in the depths of the sea. She felt as if she had finally brought together two souls that had been separated for a very long time. But it was probably just her imagination.
Nope. It wasn't. It wasn't. All right. How many? Those bastards. I'm only 17 out of 31 achievements. 14 are hidden. Of course they are. Of course they are.